Oh yeah, this your boy G Body, man. First of all, I want to say welcome to the channel, Storytime with G Body. Make sure you hit that like button, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, let's get into today's story, man. So today, I'm about to tell y'all about the time we missed the play. And this is another military story coming straight out of El Paso, Texas. Okay, so this is back in 2013. This is back in 2013. And I'm stationed in El Paso. I done been out there for a little minute now. I done ran into my partner squad. And we pretty much lit it, you know. We going through the city. We pulling females left and right. We going to the club fresh every weekend. We doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? So this is around the time Plenty of Fish was popping. Not to mention, bro, he was on some more so on IG with it too and stuff like that. And then he had a friend. I ain't never really fooled with him because I got a story about that when we got jumped and he didn't help. But he used to go out and, like, you know what I'm saying, go out with his friend Keith or whatever the case may be. And they used to do their thing or whatever. He used to meet females too. So we chilling, you know. I want to say it's like a Friday. We done hopped off. No, it's a Saturday. We already done went out Friday and stuff like that. I think he done pulled some fine shit in the club or whatever the case may be. We was in stations. So stations, it used to be like a train, like a little train station. Like it's still like rail carts out there, train tracks and stuff, but they turned the actual building into a club. Like when you pull up, it's a big brown building. You go up on the side because the parking lot right there. So you go up on the side and you walk in. Then that's when you go in. Then when you walk in, they got a stage like VIP. Then they got little booths for VIP. And then they got like the dance floor and stuff like that. And then if you keep walking through the club, you will get to the other side, which I won't know what they use that side for, but it's a whole nother side with speakers and stuff and all that, and it's playing the same music and stuff. And you know, it's just like a little bar right there to the right. But then outside, you can when you walk in, you can also go up a ramp and go outside, or walk straight through and then turn left and go outside. And it's like a little outside section there where you can sit on tables and stuff like that and chill and relax and stuff like that. So we done went out, had a ball and stuff like that, got to the Bears pretty late. So I wake up, I hit him up, I'm like, shit, what's the plans for the day, my man? So he tells me, man, I got some fine shit for last night, but they stay in Las Cruces. So, you know, we gonna pull up on them a little later, but, you know, let's jump fresh, go hit the mall, get something to eat, just hang out, you know what I'm saying? Just ride by, get our base, just do a little something. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know, take a shower, jump fresh. I hit him, I text him, asked him if he ready. He say he just got done getting dressed. So I was on 142nd Battalion, which was like, no, I was on 142nd Brigade, which was, if you go down Iron Horse, because Bliss base big, but when we was there, it was like a lot of desert. They were still expanding and bringing stuff. So when you go down Iron Horse and then you turn, you got Battalion right there, and then you can go over the bridge. And then with the bridge, you got Brigade. So what you do is you go over the bridge and you hit Brigade. That's where I'm at. So I leave out my barracks, you know, back out, bust that left, go straight to the stop sign, hit that right, go around, past the PX, go over the bridge. Now I'm over there in his section. And what's crazy is the room that he got was my old room when I first got there, and they did the intake on me and stuff. So he actually assigned that room, but it used to be my old room. So I pull up, let him know I'm outside. He hop in the whoop. We cruise. We take the little route, go through the gate, head off base, take the little long strip down, and then now we out in general pop basically. Not saying like chain gang, but like you got the base, then you got civilian world. So we out in civilian world. So we end up getting something to eat from, I want to say, Jack in the Box. It was either Jack in the Box, Chico's Tacos, or Whataburger. So we end up getting something to eat or whatever. We sit in the car, we eat. We push up to the mall. We walk in. Now they got a straight little mall, CeeLo Vista Mall. They got a straight little mall. And around that time, me and bro was like on some having junk. Like we was getting military checks, but you know, we was still doing our thing or whatever the case may be. So we hit CeeLo Vista Mall and stuff like that, and we walk off in there and stuff like that. See, but that's my daughter, man. Her bad son. But we get off at CeeLo Vista Mall. We walking around. We go hit up Foot Locker, Hibbett Sports, Aeropostale. They all knew us in there because we stayed shopping off in there. So anytime we go in there, they greeting us. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? We got this for you, this for you. Let us show you around to the back. You know, we really getting royal treatment because I'm telling you, me and bros in there every weekend. J releases, new clothes, new shirts, all that. We was in there every weekend faithfully. So we hit the mall, we shopping around and stuff. I think I got like, I want to say the Oreos had came out around that time, the black and gray ones. So I had got me like a pair of Oreos. Bro got him something. I got me a couple of shirts because see, me, I'm the type of guy, I like to I dress up with the jeans and stuff, but I'm more of a jogger and a gym short type of guy with the socks, like the colorful socks to match with the kicks, a little snappy on there, the shirt to go with it and stuff like that. I put myself together like that, you know, in 2013. So we get right or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, well, shoot, you know, around this time, because we had woke up about around like 11:30, 12. So around this time, it's like 3. So we get right, whatever the case may be. I asked bro, I said, you want to go back to the base and change or what? Man, he like, man, bump that. We ain't driving all the way back to the base. We just changed off from here. So we hit the bathroom, change clothes from one first fit to another. So then he was like, man, this bar is open and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go sit at the bar and watch the sports, order some wings and stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. So we pull up the B-Dubs. We get off in B-Dubs. I can't lie, it's been so long, I can't really tell you how to get there, but we get off in B-Dubs. We off in B-Dubs or whatever the case may be. So we order some wings and stuff. We sitting there, we watching the I forget what game was on. There's a couple of games on, like a little fight, like from, I want to say the weekend before that they're just re-showing or whatever. So we just off in there chilling. We spent like 2 hours in there just chilling, chopping it up. We seeing some little cute little things come off in there. We done invited them over there, but we seen that. You know, we have them. We done paid for their food, chopped it up, got their numbers and stuff like that. We making plans with them for like, you know what I'm saying, through the weekend to hang out next weekend or whatever, because you know we already got something going on in Las Cruces. So then we spent 2 hours in there. I'm like, he like, man, what you want to do? We still got about 2-3 more hours to kill. So I'm like, all right, man, I'm going to pull up on my little Migo Bird. Now, my Migo Bird, he stayed over there with that girl, Lisa. And Lisa is the sister of Michelle and Jeanette, a female that I used to deal with. And then, you know, I'll tell y'all a story about, I got a couple of stories about Jeanette, too. You know, I told a story on my kick about Jeanette, the first time I got pepper sprayed. So we sitting up there, I push up on Bird, like, what you got going on, man? He like, hey, we just chilling, you know, we ain't doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Just drinking a couple of brews, just chilling way. So I'm like, all right, that's what's up. Speak to Lisa, speak to the kids. Now, at this time, me and Jeanette ain't talking, so I ain't even going over there. But you know how that go. That's her sister, so they stay like in the same complex, but Lisa stay on the front end. You can either order front end, but Lisa on this side and Jeanette on that side, so I'm over here. So I guess Jeanette walked through the cut and seen my car or whatever, so she walk off in the, you know how females do when they ain't talked to you in a while. Oh, what's up, Dion? Oh, you gonna act like that? Can I get a hug? I'm like, man, going on somewhere, man. She's like, I can't get no hug. I'm like, yeah, man. So I give her a little arm hug, not the little just the little wraparound arm hug. She gripped me with both hands and stuff like that. Like, oh, you smell good. You look good too. What you finna go do? Say, nah, man, I'm just chilling with my bro. Now, Squad, on the other hand, he was more so like, back then, he still is like that today. But he ain't really, I'm not going to say people friendly, but he just like real standoffish. So like at first he was in the car, then he hopped outside the car, whatever the case may be, because Bird ended up going out there or whatever, and they were just chopping it up or whatever the case may be. Look at the conversation. So I'm in there talking to Lisa and stuff. She cooking some enchiladas. She was like, you want some enchiladas? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I just ate early and we just got down to eat some wings and stuff. So Jeanette, she came over there to grab something for her sister, and then she ended up leaving. She go back to her house. So then Lisa like, what y'all finna go do? I'm like, man, we finna go slide to Cruces, pull up on these little honeys and stuff, kick shit with them and stuff like that. Now the females that's in Las Cruces, we done chill with them before. One girl name was Sarah, and I can't remember the other one I was talking to name. But she was fine. Like when we first went there, I didn't know what she looked like, but we had first pulled up there the first time we went there. My homeboy Squad, he sat down as his little girl or whatever, and then when mine came out of the room, I looked at Squad, he looked at me like, God damn, she fine. She was like Puerto Rican, Mexican, and black. Like she had to be all of 5'1", real long, like brown tannish hair, brown eyes, tattoos, like a coat ball shape with a nice little pie back there. Like my boy Cha-Cha say, when I seen that, I wanted to chin right there. But the crazy part about that is, we sitting there chilling watching the movie. I done fell asleep on Shawty. I had worked all that day, you know what I'm saying? I was lit off the liquor and stuff. But see, I was around some bad shit anyway, so I didn't even really never care, you know what I'm saying, about a female like that anyway, man. I was having my way, so it really wasn't nothing spectacular and stuff like that. And I think that she liked it that more because I really didn't sweat her. Like, we tried it up, we talked with her for our door stuff, but I really didn't sweat her. Like, we was just cool. So, Bird come back in the house. Bird like, what y'all finna go do? I said, man, we finna go pull up on these females, whatever the case may be. So back then, I ain't gonna lie, military people, I ain't gonna lie, and I hate to say it, but you can't smoke, you can drink, but some folks, they pop XP line then. Because it don't sit in your system or whatever. And we already had just took a drug test. So Bird was like, man, I got this pill for you, Way, but I promise you if you take it, you only take this much. I promise you will not make it to your destination. You ain't gonna be able to handle it. I'm like, man, stop playing with me, bro. Like, come on, bro. You know who I am, bro. Like, for real. He like, bro, I'm telling you, Way, you not gonna make it to your destination, man. I said, what it's gonna do, get you lit? I'm like, what is it? See, and I trusted Bird. Me and Bird, since I've been out there and I first met him, man, we've been like this, so I knew he wasn't gonna give me nothing like, you know what I'm saying, too crazy. But he was like, man, just take it, Way, just take it. So he gave me a piece of it. It was about like that big. I broke it in half and it made it like literally that big. I promise you, I kid you not. So my brother was like, hey, let's go ahead and go, you know what I'm saying? They're ready for us to come now. So about around this time, it's about around 7:30, going on 8 o'clock. It's like a 45-minute drive from El Paso to Las Cruces. So we get up, we hop in the whip and stuff. I tell bro, I'm like, man, look what Bird gave me, man. He was like, what is this? So I'm like, man, I don't know. He wouldn't tell me. He just said we not gonna make it to our destination or whatever. He like, man, that man don't know who he is or whatever the case may be, man. We gonna be alright. So me and bro, we pop it. So we pop it. We get on the road. Well, first we stop at the gas station, get some gas, get a little bit of drink. You know what I'm saying? Cause we got some liquor, get a little bit of chase, and then we get us something to drink or whatever the case may be. So then we hit on the road or whatever, hit on the interstate. Cause like when you going to Cruces, like going toward the west side. So we get on the interstate, we driving. You know what I'm saying? We driving and stuff like that. And we driving and stuff like that. Give me this. We driving and stuff like that. So while we driving, it's probably been about before we even hit the road, we stopped at the gas station and we just sat there for a little minute. So by that time when we started driving again there, it's been about like 30 minutes since we took it, 30, 40 minutes since we took it. So when we get on the road, I'm driving and stuff. It's a semi next to me. And I don't know, I just started feeling like drowsy. I'm like, man, what the world? Like, I'm driving, but I'm like, I'm kind of swerving over the lane. I'm close to the semi truck. I done weed back over. I'm like, man, what the hell? So, bro, like, you good? I said, man, I gotta pull over, bro. I'm tweaking. So we go to the little gas station or whatever the case may be. And we pull over to this gas station. Now, this is the thing. It's one building, but it's a gas station, a chicken restaurant, and a McDonald's. And back then, this around the time McDonald's had started advertising at for a limited time only. They were selling like chicken wings, but they were kind of spicy. So I go to the bathroom. I use the bathroom. I get right. I'm thinking like, okay, I'm cool. I throw some water on my face or whatever. I walk out. I'm like, damn, I need to eat something. So I ordered a little wing from McDonald's and some fries. I pay for my food. Man, tell me why they making my food. You know where they got the little counter where you see the food up from McDonald's? But I'm standing up with my head linked on the counter. I done fell asleep on these folks' counter. So I wake up, shawty nudging me the tray like, you good? I'm like, man, yeah, man. So I sit down, I'm eating the chicken wings and stuff. I'm eating the fries. I'm kind of snapping back, but, I ain't all the way back. My homie, when I sit down to eat the wings and fries, he like, bro, you tripping, man. That little pill got you geeking. You need to, snap back. You need to snap back. You need to get right. So I'm like, man, yeah. So as I'm eating the wings and I'm getting back right, I'm kind of nodding off, but I'm eating the wings. I kind of shake back a little bit. I think I nodded off for like 2-3 minutes while I'm eating the wings. I woke up, but I was feeling a little way more better than I was feeling. When I look up, bro got his head down. He look up at me. He like, man, bro, what a bathroom, man. I said, man, it's straight back that way. So he get up to go to the bathroom. I'm still eating my chicken wings. I look up. He walking through the chicken restaurant. As he walking through the chicken restaurant, he get in the stove part. He get down the aisle. When I tell you, bro, just whoop, whoop, boom. I'm talking about he took 2 steps and fell flat on his face. Like, flat on his face. So, I'm like, I bust out laughing. I'm like, no. So then, I guess he go to the bathroom. He come back. I say, get you something to eat, boy. He sit down. I say, yeah. You talking about that joint got me tripping. Look at you, boy. I say, you straight, boy? You done fell dead on your face. He like, man. So, bro, we sitting in there for about 3 hours. It's done became like 10 o'clock. So then, we say, all right, let's go. We finna get ready to go pull up on the females. I'm straight now. We get in the car, bro. Like, before you pull out, man, just give me a minute. I'm like, all right. Now, tell me why I did that. I shouldn't have did that. When I was right, I should have just went ahead and got on the road and went. Or whatever the case may be. So, when he said, give me a minute, I let the seat back out. I'm cool. The next thing you know, I done dozed off. He in my back seat laid down. Bro, tell me why we done fell asleep out there in the parking lot in the car. We wake up, it's like 2 in the morning. I'm talking about we so sick. He get the phone. He like, the girls mad at us. They been blowing them up, the car. Like, tweaking. I'm like, so hit them up, see if they still up. We'll finesse it like we had to go do something, go grab something. Cause like I'm saying, when I said we were having racks. We weren't even touching military tip. We were just having racks. So, bro hit them up, no response. So we like, it's 45 minutes of ride lock from El Paso to La Cruz. We halfway in between El Paso and La Cruz. So we like, man, fuck it. We shoot all the way back to base. We get back to base, I drop him off. I go back to the room. I get in my room, I go to sleep. I wake up, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Bro get the call of me like, man, bro, what the hell you give me, bro? Like, I just woke up, bro. I'm talking about I been asleep. We done missed these female. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I just woke up too. I said, man, bump that, bro. Get right. So me and bro get right. We hop out. It's Sunday. The girl mad, so they like, we'll just do it next weekend or whatever the case may be. So it's Sunday. We get right. We leave base. I pull right up on Bird. I'm like, hey, I said, hey, G, man, what's up? Wait, what the fuck you give me, bro? Like, that shit had a nigga going to sleep and shit. We had to go pull up on some female, try to get that round and shit. You got us falling asleep in between El Paso and Las Cruces at a chicken restaurant, gas station / McDonald's. I said, bro, what did you give us, bro? This man turned around and said, bro, I gave y'all a piece of Seroquel, bro. I said, Seroquel, what is that? And now I know that Seroquel is what they give, like, I think, not mental patients, but people with high anxiety, whatever, that can't sleep. If you take a whole pill, you sleep for 24 hours. We didn't even take a whole pill, or whatever the case may be. We took just a piece of a pill or whatever. So, he gave us a little piece of pill. He was like, yo, wait, I took a whole pill, bro. I was asleep for 24 hours. I'm like, bro, why the fuck would you give me that, bro? And I told you what the hell we was finna go do. Like, why the hell would you give me that shit? Like, bro, I ain't never taking that from your ass again. You got me fucked up, bro. He like, did I say fuck? No, we fell asleep, bro. I was drowsy driving. We pulled up to the little place. I got some wings. I say, bro, we're walking through the store, whatever the case may be. He fell flat on his face, going through the aisle. So, go ahead with your uncle and stop. So, I said, man, bro, walking through the gas station, he fell flat on his face after taking 2 more steps or whatever. I said, man, that joint had her tripping, man. Then when we got in the car, we went to sleep. It's like 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock. We didn't wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Then we didn't get back to base about 3:30, and then we woke up at 3 this afternoon. He like, damn, Wade. Like, yeah, I say, bro, you had a female tripping, man. I said, man, bro, don't you ever in your life give me no stuff like that again. I'm talking about ever in your life. I said, man, bro, if you want my guy, bro, we really have to hit about that. But I mean, that's on me because you warned me, bro. You should have just told me what that was. I would have told you, hell no. Or I would have said, yeah, let me get it, and then took it when a nigga couldn't sleep or something like that. But, bro, you real life tweaking. Nigga, I don't want that shit no more and stuff like that. So then we end up leaving there and stuff like that. Luckily, them females that we had pulled the day before, they wanted to kick it with us and do something. So we ended up pulling up on them, making some shake off the play that we missed. We end up linking back up with them, so we end up completing the mission and stuff. I'm gonna give you the story on that too. And it was hell, boy. They gave us hell for because they felt like we stood them up. But man, when I tell you, bro, that was my first time ever running in the Seroquel, but that's how we missed that play, man. That's how we missed the play with the females that we supposed to link up with. Some fine shit. Fuck with my amigo Bird and shit. Bird had her fucked up, but I'm talking about sleep in the McDonald's restaurant, sleep in the car, falling asleep driving and stuff, then had her crashed out to 3 p.m. the next day on a Sunday afternoon. And when I tell you the peel was like that big, and I broke it in half, so it made it that big, we didn't even take a full one. So when I tell you, like, yes, that Seroquel ain't no joke. Every time somebody say they got some Seroquel or something like that, that's the first thing that pop in my head. That little memory right there, boy. But, man, when I tell you, bro, be careful what folks give you. Now, I ain't saying he did that deliberately on purpose. Like, I ain't, because, Bird ain't that type of guy, you know what I'm saying? He gave us something to put us to sleep, but he ain't gonna give you nothing to mess your mind up and fuck you up like that. Even though the driving thing was a little crucial and stuff, but, I was hard body built, so that was nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But, man, you just gotta watch it, man. When somebody warn you that you ain't gonna make it to the destination, you better listen, because he done had took a whole one of them things. I'm talking about, and they be about like that big. They like horse pills. Back then, they were like horse pills. I'm talking about the thing make you sleep for 24 hours, for real, for real. But, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the story, man. As always, be safe, man. Stay out of trouble. Like my boy Cha-Cha say, do the right thing. Like my boy C-Bill say, do the right thing. And like my boy Go Hard say, do the right thing. All three of them say, do the right thing, man. Stay out of trouble. Stay on the right path, man. Stay focused and always be blessed. And, man, thank y'all for pulling up, man. Story time with G-Body, man. I got plenty more stories. I got a lot of stories, street stories, military stories, jail stories, man. So please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, get it out there, man. The story's going to get better. This like my first video. And excuse me with the background noise. Like I said, I got my son and my daughter with me, you know what I'm saying, full-time daddy duty. But, you know what I'm saying, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you for stopping by. Be safe, stay blessed, and have a good one, man. G-Body out.